Disclaimer, I am not a professional trainer. I have no certifications whatsoever. All the hints I'm going to be giving you for modifying these exercises are from my personal experience and for your edification. Hi there, everybody. Can you believe we've made it to day 7 of our P90X workout? This is going to be an easy day, stretch day. Now, according to your calendar, you could take a break. You could do nothing today. But I really appreciate this stretch day. It's a comfortable stretch. I'm going to follow Tony. I'm just going to show you a few modifications. Hope you're following Tony also. Remember, I am only here to show you modifications, and here's the first one. Instead of just going over, bending over, I'm using support. So I can go down, but then I'm going to use my hands for support because I don't want to hurt my back. So, you're going to need a couple of things. Oh, I've got my knees off. That's upward dog. Or I can put my knees down. That's cobra. We're going to downward dog. I'm getting behind Tony here. Okay, couple of things you need. Actually, a few. A towel. You might need a towel for your sweat. A yoga block. We're not so limber yet, so you might need a yoga block. And you need a good yoga mat. What makes a yoga mat good? Oops, I got a little ahead there. I'm going to come on up. Two things about a yoga mat that you should look for. Make sure they're not stretchy. Make sure that you can't stretch them. They don't pull. They don't move. And the other important thing is that they have a very grippable surface. Okay, did you see how carefully I went down? I supported myself, supported my back all the way down. I'm bending my knees to go down because I can't quite touch the floor yet. By the time we've done this in our 12th week, we'll probably be putting our palms on the floor. Oh. Supporting, going down. Now I'm bending my knees to come up. Lift with your knees, not with your back, right? You've heard it all your life. I am here to tell you the importance of it. Twinged my back just a little bit, because a few days ago I tweaked it pretty good. Not doing these exercises, just doing something on the job. Hurt myself, hurt my lower back because of one little moment of inattention where I bent over and didn't support my back. So we try to be careful. Sometimes we mess up. We're up on the tippy toes. Okay. Next stretch is up next. Let me tell you, folks. I am not going to show you this or demonstrate this whole video because there's a whole lot of this that doesn't need modification, like this stretch. So you don't need me. You've got Tony, Shauna, Pam, and Phil to show you how to do these things. It's a very easy day, very easy stretches. But I'll demonstrate some of them. Just some of the modifications to help us seniors do this safely. I'm going down easily, letting myself down easily so I don't get hurt. I'm doing a forearm stretch here. Now when we're doing these, there's a tendency to be a little discouraged when we're watching Shauna up there on the screen, and even Tony. They're going pretty far over. They're young. Their joints still work. But it's a little discouraging for us to see how little movement we get out of these things, out of our arms, our wrists. So, we could tend to get discouraged. But remember, you're more than twice their age. Well, I am. Oh, that's a little rough. It's a little rough on my arthritis, actually. So I'm going to take a little weight off of the wrists by moving my knees forward. I do have to watch my back. See, I don't even think I'm straight up. Shauna's way back. I'm barely straight up. Standing side stretch. I'm going to do it the balanced version. Phil's going to show you leg spread after Tony corrects him. I like the balanced version. Feels pretty good. But if you're not there, just do it with your legs spread. Keep your balance a little better. Oh, on our back, doing rollers. I think I'll turn this way so that camera can see me from this view. Now I'm going to be very careful on this. It scares me a little bit because of my back issue. So I'm going to try to be careful, not jerk very badly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's like a massage on every vertebrae. I feel it. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, I'm glad I decided to do this. Shoulder stand to plow. This is going to be modified. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm going to try to work to get higher. Tony wants my legs back here. I can't do that. I can't get there right now. So I'll be satisfied with where they are. Yeah, I'm going to suck my belly in to get it out of the way so I can do this. I am not officially in plow. As Tony just said, I can't quite get there. I'm just going to kind of relax my knees. Oh, there you go. Oh. Gonna come out slowly. Ah. I'll try to use my hands to support myself. Oh, there's the vertebra. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Knife and flashlight. Always got the knife and flashlight. And then I forget to take them out when I do this. Seated spinal stretch. I love this too. Seated. Okay. Bringing the right leg under. Oh, already got a crack. Oh. Pay attention to Tony. See, exhale. And when you exhale, push a little more. Push a little more to try to get a little further around. Oh, how fun was that? I love that one. I love that one. Oh, yes. This needs to be in the film because it's so special. All right, got my leg around. Got my hand behind my back. Waiting on Tony. Pam's waiting too. I saw her try to start. Oh, I gotta suck my gut in. Gotta suck my gut in. Oh. Whew. Love it. Love it. Now remember, when we exhale, we try to stretch just a little more on the exhale. Wide feet, forward bend. What are we going to do if we're going to bend forward? We're going to support, we're going to be careful. I'm going to bend my knees as I go down because I want to support my lower back. Now watch, I'm going to bend my knees. I will get down there and then I'll straighten my legs. Oh, man, that feels good. Oh, thank you very much. Now I'm going to grab my ankles or my shins. I'm going to rock back and forth slowly. Nothing we do will be with jerking motions. Might need the block here. We'll see. Because we're going to do this yoga move here. Let's check in my feet, make sure toes and ankles are parallel. Let's see if I can do it without the block. Oof. Yeah, I'm okay. I can use the block if I can't get down there. I have several iterations, several levels here. I find it, I like this better. I like the floor right now. I'm good. And I'm still supporting my back. See, I've got my hand down here. I've got a real nice straight legs here. But I'm supporting myself. And then going up. Now, Here's one for me. Because I've got my lower back issues, I can't bend back wonderfully. So I am going to place my hands on my lower back, and I'm going to try to lean back a little, forcing my hips forward. You see the young bucks and does, the young kids on the video, they've got their hands on their feet back there. I'm not going there. I am right here. I can bend my head back. Okay, here we go. We're coming out of it. I'm working my way slowly out of it. I didn't just jerk up out of there. Back hero. Little back hero. I'm gonna predict that most of you can't do this. My daughter calls this sitting like a W. My heels are outside of my hips. You know, we sit up here on our feet like this. But for this, my heels are outside of my hips. My butt right now is touching the mat. So I'm gonna come around here. My butt's touching the mat. I'm gonna try to go back a little bit. But remember, this is the first week, so I can't go very far. The first time I did P90X, by week 12, I was laying on the floor like Shauna is there, all the way down. Right now I'll go here. This is a little strain on my quadriceps right now. I feel it on my quadriceps. Shauna doesn't feel it at all. Shauna's taking a nap. Nap. Did you hear that? N-A-P. 2 syllables. Nap. Welcome to Southern Speak. I'm going to work my way up easily. I'm sitting on my butt. I feel the mat. Simple quad stretch. Got my right ankle under my crutch. Gonna reach back here for my leg. Let me turn around here so you can see this. Reach for my leg. Now, I can stay up here like this, or I can go to my elbow. I can go all the way down. Stay up here like Phil. Go down here like Tony. Go down here like Pam. Because of my lower back issues, this bow is going to be a little bit hard for me. I'm going to try it. I'll do the basic. I'll start with grabbing my ankles. And then the key here is to use your legs to pull back on your hands, which raises your upper body a little bit. I'm actually doing better than I thought I could. Not compared to Shauna up there, but compared to most 68-year-olds. I think I'm doing pretty well. I hope you are too. Day 7. Look at you, you've made it farther than most people who tried P90X. Day 7. All the way through the first week. Low squat. Heels directly beneath my hips. Yep. We'll see. Namaste. Here we go, here we go. Now, to do this properly, you got to keep your heels on the ground, okay? Don't be rocking up, rocking up. Try to keep your heels on the ground. Rock back and forth. Ooh, ooh, where do you feel that? I feel it in my hip flexors, my groin muscles. Yeah, I should feel it in my groin muscles. I feel it a little bit in my glutei. Well, if the plural of cactus is cacti, then the plural of gluteus would be glutei. Single leg hamstring stretch. Shauna's grabbing the yoga block. Jay is not. I'm going to exhale to my knee first. Okay? I'm going to tuck my belly out of the way because my belly tends to hang over my belt. So I tuck it into my belt. And I'm going to try to go a little lower. Now I could do like this and reach my foot, but that's not the stretch. I'm supposed to be twisting my torso, keeping my knee straight. I can still grab my foot though. I'll tell you also, the first time I did this through P90X, by the 12th week, my forehead was on my knee. Got a little ways to go before that happens. In a few minutes, we're going to be doing the 2-leg hamstring stretch. You'll see that I'm just almost sitting up straight. But 10 years ago, my first time, remember I'm going down easily here. I'm not leaning straight over. But I am going to try to grab my toe with my opposite hand. As I was saying, in a minute we're going to do the 2-leg hamstring stretch. By the end of the 12 weeks, 10 years ago, I could put my head between my knees. Okay, we're going to do both. This is where I was 10 years ago. I had my forehead down there. Not going to happen. Get my belly out the way. I'm going to work my way down here. I'm not just going straight over. I'm going to work my way down here. Work out the kinks. Oh, there's a toe. There's a toe. But look at me, I'm sitting, sitting so high. Can you believe it? 10 years ago I was down there. I'm feeling this in my lower back, so I'm going to back off of it a little bit. This is a hamstring stretch, ballistic hamstring stretch. So I'm going to turn around. This one, I am going to put my hands under my hips to support my back. Over time, we're going to work to try to keep our legs straight and bring them closer and closer to our face. Work just a little harder. Keep the legs straight. Don't bend the knee. Because this is what? A hamstring stretch. If you bend your knee, you're not stretching your hamstring. Standing, split leg. They're stepping with the right foot. Take that out. Same thing, folks. Go down easy. Easily. Supporting your back as much as possible. Straighten your hips. I'm going to work my way down. Keep my leg bent for just a second while I work down, and then I'll straighten it. And then I'm going to try to reach my left hand to the outside of my right foot. That makes my hips face forward. That's what I want at this point. I want that to face forward. This is a good balance move. If you have trouble with your balance though, you can do this. I prefer it to be a little closer. Do this. If you can get down to the ground, great. If you can't get that far, do this. Alright? Bend that leg to come out of it. Stand up. Notice that? Oh, I put it down with my legs bent. Here we go. Here we go. Square the hips. Exhale down. I'm going to bend this leg just because I'm supporting all the way down. And then once I'm down, I will grab the outside of my left leg with my right hand. A lot happening in my foot down here, keeping me balanced. I'm seeing all kinds of muscles. My toes are moving. Man, there's a lot happening in that foot to keep my balance. My ankle. Got my own little internal gyroscope going here. Pretty interesting. This biology. How my brain knows what to do. All these little corrections to keep me from falling. Maravilloso. Oh, bend the leg to come up. Here we go. Toe flexors. Let's just do it this way. This is a balance thing. If you cannot balance, don't be ashamed to get you a stool. Okay, I'm going to try it without the stool. We're supposed to be working our ankle here, but boy, my opposite foot, the one I was standing on, was getting a heck of a workout because of the balance. Remember what I said about balance, these moves. Take your eyes off of the video, stare at something stationary, because if you're watching the video and those cameras move, they change scenes, angles, your eyes follow that and will throw your balance off. So fix your eyes on a single spot, solitary, stationary spot for balance. Whew. Downward dog with the calf stretch. Can you believe it? We've got about 4 minutes left, 3.5 minutes left. Easy day, yeah? Okay, I'm going down easy. I'm going to work my way down. I'm going to get in plank, and then I'm going to go back into downward dog. This is our calf stretch. See, I can get my heels pretty low. That's because I've done this many times over the past 10 years. When you start out, you may be up here. This may be enough, but try to loosen up. I feel this in my calves. Maybe that's why it's a calf stretch. It's a pretty good one. I feel it all the way up to right behind my knee. Plank. upward dog. Oh. Now we're going to start, I'm going to start in a cobra. This is supposed to be an upward dog, which is knees off of the mat, but we can do this cobra and then go up when you're ready to the upward dog. If you're not ready for that, stay down here. If you're not ready for that, just do this Sphinx. Sphinx. Doesn't that look like the Sphinx? But I'm going to go back up and downward dog with my knees off the mat. Hope you can sit like this. I'm sitting on my heels. I'm going to work my belly between my legs and come down here. I'm going to put my head on the floor. Now we're going to add a little side stretch. Okay. That's it. Let's see. Why don't I come over here? Take a seat. Folks, I want to just congratulate you. Here it is, day 7, the first week of P90X. You accepted a challenge. You decided to try something new, something hard, and you've done something that many, many, many people have not done, and that is stuck with it. 1 week down. Let's keep going. Only 11 left.